FASA, I suppose, we originated primarily working with young people around substance misuse, but our services have evolved over the last 20 years, and we now work across a lot of different disciplines. So we work with anything from crisis, suicide, self-harm, substance misuse, mental health, right up into recovery. So we're really starting to build a unique model from the crisis till recovery, so helping people when they're in despair and feeling like they can't cope, to coming out the other end, feeling like I have a life here, I have goals, I have dreams, I have strengths here that I'm able to utilise.
This is a great opportunity to be able to promote FASA throughout the local community. We've been in the sort of community of Ballywalter now for approximately 4 to 5 years, and we have created great relationships throughout the community, and this is a great way of just celebrating that. And it's bringing in local artists, local craftspeople to promote their work, and it's just a great opportunity for us to be able to speak directly with the community and let them know that we're here.
Having fairs like this has a number of benefits. You know, for one, with this event in particular, we'll have a lot of the people who access our services involved in the development, the organisation and the delivery of this event. You know, so they're building up their self-esteem, their confidence, learning new skills, meeting new people, having a place in their community. Also then obviously the fundraising element, you know, having this type of event helps us raise funds which we can then put back into our services. It helps us be innovative. We can put money where we think it's needed or where the people who are coming to us thinks it's needed. You know, so it's not restricted funding. You know, we can put the money into things that on the ground that's happening right there and then. So it's really, really vital to have things like this to help us provide the work that we do.
I had mental health problems and alcohol problems, and FASA embraced me and brought me in and brought out all this creativity in me. I used to come to a class for crocheting and crafts, and they seen in me something that I used to do years ago, and it just started a whole new thing for me, and it's been absolutely wonderful. It has given me a lot of confidence and brought me down a wonderful new path in my life. They've embraced me with open arms, and if it wasn't for FASA, I really wouldn't be here today.
I've been with FASA now for just over 2 years. I initially started working with the Natural Highs programme, which was working with young people whose lives had been affected by substance misuse, and to get them to look at alternative ways of feeling good about themselves and alternative ways of spending their time. That was funded by Comic Relief, and the funding for that came to an end at the end of December. We ran with it until February. We had found funding from social economy, from the money that comes in down here and various other places within FASA. I then, since the 1st of April, I've been doing recovery work, so my title now is a recovery therapist. So I use various different approaches. I've worked with various different presentations, whether it's through substance misuse or mental health difficulties. I do cognitive behavioural therapy and hypnotherapy. We also run an acupuncture clinic, but due to there not being as much, we're not fully funded down here, and there's only there was 3 paid workers, but now 1 has gone on to work elsewhere, so there's only 2 paid members of staff down here, so we would cover everything from crisis support right through to recovery. This
particular event is more for community awareness. It does raise a bit of money for the charity, but the real aim of it is to be able to promote the work of FASA and sort of just building up relationships within the local community, and it really does have that effect. So it definitely is a positive event for us. This year we have a great selection of different crafts coming through, lovely vintage fair clothes and handmade items and model things, and different handmade crafts that are lovely, and sort of different food elements as well that we've brought into it this year. And I think just it's created a really lovely atmosphere. There's definitely a great vibe that's going throughout the fair, and people are giving us really good feedback, and that's what we're here to do.
I have been doing the FASA fair now for the last 2 years. It's a great fair. I love supporting local charities and local people.
This is great because, I mean, about 2 years ago I wouldn't even have spoken to a soul, never mind been standing here behind a counter selling stuff. So, I mean, this for me is absolutely fantastic. They've given me so much confidence, you know, and so much, such a boost to my life.
Things like this are really good on lots of different levels, you know, on a level for raising our profile in the local community and people coming up and realising what FAST is about. And we still have people coming through the door who are unaware that we're actually here, who are unaware of the services that we can provide. We currently have a painting class going on with people who've been through the anxiety management programme, and it's just something else for them to link in with, because once you come through FAST's door for the first time, it becomes a journey. It's not just about coming through the door and then going back out and having it as a revolving door. You know, it's about a continued pathway of support for people.
We definitely envisage this being an annual event for the charity, just purely just to bring the community together and just to really celebrate what we've been doing throughout the year. It really is a lovely event to be able to do that, and we do get great feedback, and we definitely will be back next year.